Hello and hi learners, welcome back to our channel The Realm, and thank you for joining me today as we explore one of the most influential figures in literature, William Shakespeare. In this lecture, we'll delve into his life, his major works, the recurring themes in his writing, his literary style, and his enduring influence on both the English language and global culture. So, let's start with an introduction or overview to his life. So, William Shakespeare, he is widely regarded as one of the greatest writers in the English language and world literature. He is also known as Bard of Avon, and Shakespeare's works have transcended time, influencing countless generations. So, the purpose of our today's video is to delve into multifaceted aspects of Shakespeare's life, works, theme, literary styles, and enduring influence as we have discussed it earlier. Okay, let's have a look into his life. So Shakespeare, he was born on April 23, 1564 in Stratford-upon-Avon, England. Remember the date when he was born? It is April 23, 1564. Then his parents were John Shakespeare, a successful glover, and Mary Arden, a landowner's daughter. He likely attended King's New School, where he received a classical education. Now, talking about his career beginnings, um, in 1580s he moved to London. In late 1580s he moved to London. Then he joined Lord Chamberlain's Man, a prominent acting company, and he wrote his early works, including The Comedy of Errors and Henry VI. Also, Shakespeare belonged to Elizabethan era. At that time, there was flourishing of English drama, poetry, and music under Queen Elizabeth I. Theatrical companies thrived, public theaters like the Globe became cultural hubs, and Shakespeare's works reflect the social, political, and cultural dynamics of that time. Later in 1630, he retired to Stratford after a successful career and passed away on April 23, 1616. Now remember the years of his birth and death. The date is same, April 23. It is referred in most of the books that he born on April 23 and died on the same date, April 23, but the year was different. The year of his birth is 1564, while the year of his death is 1616. Then he was buried at Holy Trinity Church in Stratford. Then we'll talk about his major works. Some of the most notable tragedies, including Hamlet, Othello, Macbeth, King Lear, and Romeo and Juliet. These plays have left a lasting mark on literature, exploring profound themes of revenge, madness, power, and love. Over the course of his career, Shakespeare wrote a staggering array of works, including tragedies, comedies, histories, and romances. We have talked about his tragedies. Now, his comedies such as A Midsummer Night's Dream, Twelfth Night, Much Ado About Nothing, and As You Like It offer a lighter yet equally insightful examination of human nature, often through wit and humor. In his histories like Richard III, Henry IV, Henry VI, Shakespeare delves into the complexities of leadership, rebellion, and nationalism. His romances, including The Tempest, The Winter's Tale, and Pericles, explored themes of forgiveness, reconciliation, and adventure. In addition to his plays, uh, 37 plays which he wrote, Shakespeare was also a master poet. He wrote 154 sonnet as well as narrative poems such as Venus and Adonis and The Lay of Lycurgus. Other poems include The Phoenix and The Turtle. He had a very successful and marvelous writing career throughout his life. Talking about themes of motive that were found in Shakespeare's works. So, one of the reasons Shakespeare's works have endured for so long is his deep exploration of universal themes. He had an unparalleled ability to capture the essence of human nature, particularly the complexities of emotions and psychology. For instance, characters like Hamlet and Macbeth reveal profound inner conflict and moral dilemmas that continue to resonate with audiences today. Shakespeare also frequently explored the tension between faith and free will. In plays like Macbeth and Romeo and Juliet, we see characters grappling with their destinies while trying to assert their own choices, often with tragic consequences. Ambition and power are also recurring themes in his works. In Macbeth and Julius Caesar, we see how ambition can lead to downfall and how the corrupting influence of power can have devastating effects. When it comes to love and relationship, Shakespeare presents a diverse range of portrayals romantic, familial, and platonic. Plays like Romeo and Juliet, King Lear, and Othello reveal complex dynamics and the consequences of love in its various forms. Another significant motive in Shakespeare's works is the contrast between appearance and reality. Whether it is tough deception, disguise, or the blurring lines between truth and illusion, plays like Hamlet, Othello, and Twelfth Night show us that things are often not as they seem to be. Finally, the supernatural plays a crucial role in many of Shakespeare's narratives, like a ghost, witches, and prophecies in plays like Macbeth, Hamlet, and The Tempest often drive the plot and influence the character's action in profound ways. Now we'll see the literary style and language of Shakespeare. Shakespeare's literary style is marked by his innovative use of language. He was a master of iambic pentameter and blank verse, and his wordplay remains unparalleled. Many of the words and expressions we use today were coined by Shakespeare himself, reflecting his creativity and command over the English language. His ability to create complex, multidimensional characters another hallmark of is another hallmark of his writing. Characters like Hamlet, Lady Macbeth, and Falstaff are not just figures on a page, they are deeply human with all the contradictions and complexities that come with it. Shakespeare's use of vivid imagery and recurring symbols add thematic depth into his work. For example, the imagery of blood in Macbeth, the darkness in King Lear, and the sea in The Tempest are not just background details, they enhance the emotional and psychological landscape of the plays. In terms of dramatic structure, Shakespeare often employed a five-act format with subplots and comic relief to balance the tension of the main storyline. This blend of tragedy and comedy, as seen in plays like The Merchant of Venus, add richness to his narratives. Now we'll explore Shakespeare's influence. Shakespeare's influence extends far beyond his own time. His impact on English language is profound, having introduced over 1700 words and countless idioms into our lexicon. Expressions like break the ice, wild goose chase, and heart of gold all trace back to Shakespeare. His works have been translated into every major language and have inspired adaptations across different cultures. From Bollywood films to Broadway productions, the themes and characters in his plays continue to resonate with audiences, proving that his insights into the human condition are timeless. Shakespeare also had a significant impact on his contemporaries such as Ben Jonson and Christopher Marlowe, and he played a crucial role in the evolution of English drama during the Renaissance. Today, Shakespeare remains a cultural icon With his works are a symbol of English heritage and they hold an enduring presence in education, theatre, and the arts. The continued relevance of his place in contemporary English literature, theatre, and films speak to the universality and depth of his writing. We'll conclude our today's video with saying that William Shakespeare's legacy is unmatched in the world of literature. His works continue to be the cornerstone of cultural and education institutions around the globe. Shakespeare's ability to capture the complexities of human nature, his innovative use of language, and his influence on the English language and global culture are just a few reasons why he remained a towering figure in literary history. Thank you for your attention, and I hope this lecture has given you a deeper understanding of Shakespeare's life, his works, and his enduring impact. Stay tuned with us for more videos about literature and language. That was all about today.